Hello, beautiful people. I'm today in Basel. It's so beautiful out here, and this trip is completely manifested. I just come from a Joe Dispenza weekend long retreat. It was amazing. It was an incredible journey. And I want to talk to you about manifestation, especially Akashic manifestation. And I want to tell you how the Akashic records are helping quantum manifesting so much that I am at the moment exploring it, and the results so far have been amazing. So let's dive into Akashic manifestation. So I just come from a Joe Dispenza weekend retreat. But when I found out that the retreat was happening, all of the tickets were sold out. So I was just checking, hey, maybe he's in Europe. Let me check. And all of the tickets were already sold out when I checked. So okay, that's perfect. But at the same time, I was learning Akashic manifestation. And one of the things they told me is to write a document. So I wrote a document and I put there, wouldn't it be cool to go to Joe Dispenza? And I put some more teachers like Esther Hicks, Kyle Cease, and a couple of more of my favorite teachers. And this was so interesting because Joe Dispenza was the first on the list, but the tickets were already sold out. And all of a sudden, somebody books an Akashic reading with me. And at the end of the reading, she says, hey, do you know Dr. Joe? I was like, yes, I know Dr. Joe. He is, I love him. He's amazing. And all of a sudden, she says, I have a ticket for you. And I was like, no way. I just put this on my manifestation document. I'm just doing this Akashic manifesting thing. She's like, yeah, I have a ticket for you. You can come. So that was already amazing, but it gets even crazier. After that, I needed to have a location. And the same person that I bought a ticket with, she also has a hotel room. So I was like, amazing. I can have a hotel room. But the hotel room for the weekend was all 400 euros, which is kind of, yeah, it was not the cheapest option, of course. So I was like, yeah, okay, I will do it because I really want to go. But I was in Malaga and some friends were with me, and I tell them all of a sudden, like, hey, I want to go to Basel. She's like, oh my God, I have this amazing friend in Basel. I think you can stay with him. I think you would really like each other as well. It's like you both are in computer science and you're both into music, and I think you really like him. And she makes a connection, and all of a sudden I have a place to stay for free in Basel instead of the 400 euro hotel room. So another manifestation right there. Now, of course, also Joe Dispenza is teaching a lot about quantum manifestation, and this stuff really works. And while I was in his retreat, he tells something very beautiful and very specific. He's like, if you already know that it works, would you ever skip a day? And of course, my answer is no, because if you know how this works, you would always do this. No, like it's amazing to manifest whatever you want. It's amazing to manifest greatness. It's amazing to manifest amazing experiences. So while I woke up during the second day of the retreat, I was like, okay, I had a silver ticket, and a silver ticket, you're in the side of the arena. And I was like, I was just manifesting kind of my day and visualizing my day. I was like, okay, let me randomly be upgraded to a gold ticket where I can just access the whole area and sit in the middle of the venue and everything. So I just said that. And the day itself, it didn't happen. I had an amazing day. Lots of the visualization did happen, but I didn't get upgraded to a gold ticket. And all of a sudden, the next day, we start in the morning. One of our friends, she brings me a coffee, and it was still half an hour before it started. I was like, let me just walk around a little bit, see the people, meet the community, have some fun. We need to sit all day. Let me walk around. And I walk around, and all of a sudden, I see a friend, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this person is over there." And I walk over there, and there is this someone who is working with the team of Joe, and I really wanted to ask if I could be a volunteer for his next event because I love it. And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, it's already full," but I was talking with her and connecting with her, and it was a great connection as well. And we were talking, and all of a sudden, I see another friend that has a gold ticket, and she comes over, and she's like, "Oh yeah, just come. I know the people here. Just come with me." And without the other people knowing, I just entered the gold area. And in the gold area, what happened is one of the persons that she was with got also an upgrade to the first row, and they were on the fourth row, so it was still very close. They were on the fourth row, but he got an upgrade and a place at the first row. So while I am there, all of a sudden he says, "Oh, you're here, amazing. If you want, you can have my seat. It's over there with the blue jacket." I was like, "What?" "Yes, yes, completely free. Just do it." And I almost didn't believe it, but it just happened so smooth. And it just came from a place that I completely didn't expect. But yesterday, the whole day, I have been experiencing the gold ticket. I didn't officially got the upgrade, but with the connections that I had and built during the event, I was just able to constantly go back to the area and have an amazing experience sitting on the fourth row, being very close to Joe Dispenza. Completely amazing experience. So, how awesome is that? First, I manifested the ticket while it was already sold out. Then, I manifested a free place, which is an amazing place, perfect location, amazing person to be with. And then, while the event is happening, I go into this gold area instead of this silver area. That's amazing, right? And the Akashic Records helped me greatly with this. So let me talk a little bit about how this manifestation all works, because I want you to understand what is happening here and how this quantum manifestation works together with the Akashic Records. So, quantum manifestation is like a topic that is way too big for this video. And there are some teachers that explain it very well, way better than me. So, of course, Joe Dispenza, that I mentioned a couple times, is a master at this, and he did a lot of scientific research at this, which is incredible for all the critics out there. But next to that, I really like Esther Hicks and Abraham. I really like Bashar and other channelers that are talking about manifesting. The way quantum manifesting works is actually it's called quantum manifesting because of quantum physics actually are proving now in science that this is actually the way reality works. But before that, it wouldn't maybe be called quantum manifesting. It would be called something different. So what is going on there is that instead of you constantly taking steps and steps and steps and steps, you're actually using your mind and your emotions to allow these experiences to come to you. So for that, we need to make sure we are aware of our thoughts and aware of our emotions. And if these thoughts and our emotions are not in line with the vision, we need to change it. We need to say, look how beautiful this is, by the way. We need to change these thoughts into better thoughts, thoughts that are more serving us, which is an amazing thing. And actually, by meditating, you can go deeper and deeper into the quantum. And from the field that you can actually feel, you can feel the quantum field in meditation. You know when you're there, you can feel it. You actually create this unique and beautiful experience where you completely attract this manifestation to you. And that's what you want. It's less effort and it's way more co creating with the universe than trying from your physical reality, making it happen. You actually use your metaphysical reality to let the physical come to you. So it's a new paradigm, right? And I think it worked forever, but at the moment it's becoming more and more accessible because our consciousness is becoming more and more quantum. We're getting prepared also in our Hollywood movies, also in our daily conversations, and also in science. All of these fields are getting ready for the mind, for the collective consciousness to know that reality works like this and we can actually use reality to create whatever we want to create in our life. So, how do the Akashic work with that? Because I really recommend to check out these other teachers to fully get a good explanation of how this works. How do the Akashic records work with manifestation? And when I started to combine this, everything started shifting into way, way, way bigger forms of creation. First of all, they give a very personal touch to quantum manifestation. And with a personal touch, I mean they create, they can see what your very specific way of manifesting is. For some, it would be visualizing. For others, it would be being invited. For others, it would be changing the thoughts. For others, it would be meditating. For others, it would be running. For others, it would be going into nature. Like there are specific flavors of this quantum manifesting that the Akashic records can immediately point out for you to get an even more profound look at manifestation. So you can tune your body more specifically based on your mind, based on how your energy works, how your specific energy signature works, which is amazing. Next to that, the second point is that the Akashic records are amazing in keeping you accountable. And they can have specific practices for you to keep on manifesting in a way that works for you. For me, for example, they want me to write a document and to read it every morning and every evening. Also, they want me to manifest more and to do yoga more. For me, it's very important that I stay in my body. Maybe you can imagine why. I need to be on the ground to manifest. And that's why yoga is very good for me. Twice a day meditation is very good for me. And also to keep on reading this document of what I want, the vision for my ideal future, which is incredible, which is an amazing thing. Lastly, and I think this is a very powerful point that the Akashic records can give, they call it daily alignment. You can ask them when you are able to read your own records to every day, you can ask them if you're in line with your manifestation. So, what does that mean? That means that they can say, for example, hey, yesterday you were a little bit more distracted than you could have been. And you could have actually been on that moment and that moment and that moment during the day. Instead of being distracted, you could actually have meditated. Amazing. So then you start the day with that information. So so the next day you can start meditating and manifesting. How incredible is that? So I wanted to share that with you because it's just incredible knowledge. And it does me so well to be in this place. It creates so much joy and love to create. And I wish that's the same for you. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful you're here. So grateful you're watching this. I am called to do an Akashic Manifestation workshop to all of my students and to all other people that are already Akashic record readers. So one prerequisite is that you have to be an Akashic record reader because we're really going into the Akashic records to manifest even better. So if you're not yet an Akashic record reader, know that there is a very easy to follow and beautiful course on my website. And next to that, there is, of course, other beautiful teachers. Maybe you resonate with them more. It doesn't matter which teacher guides you into this Akashic field, but if you want to learn how to Akashically manifest, there will be a workshop in June that you can apply to. And I just wanted to inspire you with that it's possible for everyone. It's possible for you. It's possible for everyone to use the quantum in their favor and to get to know your mind, to get even more specific and more aligned with your manifestation. So it gets easier and easier and easier for you. So you can absolutely create whatever you want. I send you so much love from the beautiful Basel, and I see you soon. Mm. Yo da 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 dee da dee da 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 dee.